How's it going, guys? My name is LongBarrel, and today I'm going to be doing a quick little tutorial that hopefully will make your CSGO experience just a little bit better. Now, judging from the title of this video, you guys may have guessed that I'm going to show you guys how to get friendly wall hack. What I mean by that is I'm going to show you guys how to see your teammates through every single wall at pretty much any significant distance, like so. I can see my bot Bert, bot Yuri, bot Lester, bot Elliot, and bot Wally, and even if I walk away pretty far, they're gonna be still visible until the server decides to remove the characters completely for the anti-wall hack effect. But as you can see, even if I'm at T-ramp, I can still see them until they start disappearing over there, which is still a pretty significant distance. There's no way you're gonna need to see where your friendlies are at this range. So as far as I know, this feature actually came out not too long ago with this current update on the new map and everything like that. I was gonna make this video when it first came out. I just procrastinated too much and never got around to doing it until today. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys the two commands you're going to need for this. Is going to be CL_teamID overhead 1. To make it show always on the screen, you're going to want to select teamID overhead always 1. This will make sure that it will always be on every single time that you launch the game. As you can see, what this command does is it will show the little triangles with the colors. So if this, let's say this guy was orange, this guy was yellow, this guy was green, and so on, you would see their colors like so. But the thing is, what makes this command not very useful is that, as you can see, that like it's very hard to pinpoint whenever you're around the map. So it's kind of a little bit weird because sometimes you might think that's just like a speck, you know. It's not very easily to see compared to when I showed you with the full command. The second command can actually be found in your options, and then if you go into your keyboard and mouse and you scroll all the way down, as you can see, they have a new command here called shows team equipment, which could be literally binded to any button. For me, that's, let's say for example, we'll bind it to L. And then we go back into game, and what's going to happen is every time you hold down the L button, you're going to be able to see where your bots are. Now, the inconvenience of this command is that it's a plus command, therefore you're going to always want to be holding the button in order to see the team equipment, and therefore that's super inconvenient because you want to have it on at all times. Now, the best way to have it on at all times is simply typing in chat plus CL_team show equipment and then enter. Now what's gonna happen is that for the remainder of the game, I'm guessing, is that this command will always stay on. You don't have to be pressing, you can be moving around, and you can be anywhere on the map to see where your teammates are. But even having this on at all times 24/7 is not gonna be super convenient for you as well. What if you want to, for example, toggle off? Well then, in order to toggle off, you're gonna have to type in this whole command again, except without a plus, you want to add a minus, and that's gonna obviously get rid of it. But what if I told you that I know a way I can make this an actual toggle, that every time you join the game, you can toggle it and toggle it off in case you, for example, need to do it for whatever reason. Alright, so in order to set up this bind, you're going to want to access your autoexec.cfg file in your CSGO folder. If you don't know how to access that, if you don't have one, simply search it up. There's so many tutorials out there. I'm not going to show you guys how to do it. It's pretty straightforward. Once you open your autoexec.cfg file, you're going to want to input this alias, which is pretty much a little script, into your autoexec file. You want to make a new line, of course, and then you want to Control-C, Control-V into it. I will leave this script in the description. That's basically what it's going to do, is it's going to bind any key that you want to change. For me, it's going to be J, but you want to bind any key you want, and then that's going to basically make this a toggle. It's pretty much simple as that. So you want to save your autoexec, and then you want to probably restart your game in order for it to take effect. Alright, so once you're in the game, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use this bind straight away until you make a proper command in the console. So you bring up your console and you do type bind, and then your desired key, which for me is going to be J, and then you want to space and then write show. Show is basically the way this command was named in the script, so therefore that's basically the way it's going to work. So now if I press the letter J, as you can see, all of the bots are going to start popping up, their names, their equipment, and so on. And then if I press a button again, it's going to toggle off, which is super easy and simple, and it just kind of makes it more convenient for you in case you want to have that option to toggle on and off without having to write the whole command in, and so on. It's a really great command to kind of help out with your teamwork. You can see where your teammates are, you can see their equipment. It's very good also for in-game leaders to arrange this team in the proper way. It's really good for retakes, it's really good for site holds. You can always see the kind of equipment your teammates are carrying, and therefore ask them for different, flashes, smokes, mollies, etc. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. By the way, this script was not designed or made by me. I actually found it on Reddit, on the CSGO Global Offensive Reddit forums. I don't really know who the original person is who made this script, but whoever it is, thank you very much for that. That's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy this. My name is LongBarrel, and remember, be water, my friends.